So what's going to happen is that we're going to have a full moon lunar eclipse, and we're going to have two oppositions, a dangerous square. We're going to have Venus and Neptune opposition to each other on Tuesday, July 24th, which is today, which means possible disappointments with love or money. Okay, so there are going to be arguments. Maybe you're going to be feeling disappointed about love. Then on Wednesday, July 25th, then there is going to be a disturbances with the Sun entering Uranus. Later the same day, Mercury turns retrograde. So tomorrow, Mercury turns retrograde. And it's the second time of this year. Mercury goes retrograde twice this year. So what happens is everything that has to do with communications becomes very unfavored. Any new projects, wait for it. Anything that has to do with something new. If you go or already were called for a job interview and this was planned 2 weeks ago, a month ago, that they already received your application, you're welcome to go. That's okay. But just be very careful to listen, and so things don't become very complicated, okay, during the time of Mercury retrograde. So also, because the sign of Leo is entering into Leo, see if you can stay back and don't be too egocentric, don't be too macho, don't be too you know, anything that has a trait of Leo. Try to do certain things that are positive, but don't do the negatives. Meaning, like, the positive Leo things of Leo is that they take care of themselves, they love themselves, they love who they are and how they are. So the Sun opposes Mars on Friday, July 27th. Mars will be brighter, and this is when the Sun is the opposition. So this is where actually the Aquarius full moon eclipse is going to happen. It's going to be this Friday, okay? And this is going to be the total lunar eclipse, if you're thinking about it. So remember that when Mercury is retrograde, be careful with your phones, computers, and everything. So I'm going to try to upload your videos before Friday to all of you, so I don't have any problems with my computer. Usually my phone goes bananas and my computer goes wacko. So I'm just letting you know. Also means that be careful with communication. You guys gonna get into very, very big problems with your partners. You are gonna argue. There is gonna be arguments going on with some of you. Some of you are gonna end up breaking up. This relationship was not meant to be yours. There's gonna be a big mess going on with people, communication, texting, calling, and things like that. And not only that, when the full moon, as it is without the eclipse, people goes bananas. So be careful Friday. If you don't need to go anywhere, don't go. If you stay in your house, you're better off. Okay, so let me see what else I wanted to say. For the month of August, it's not too much because Mercury is going to be almost retrograde through the whole time. I believe to the 19th. So August 6th to the 12th, two signs are retrograde. So be careful, like I said, because people are going to be spinning out of control and people are going to go wacko. So don't be surprised if you have somebody that got a gun and decide to shoot anybody. It's happening because of the eclipse and because of the retrograde. Money practice, so try to use your money wisely. Don't spend if you don't need to spend. See if you balance your money, your finances. Use if you need it, you buy. If you don't need it, don't buy it. On August 9th, you're going to have a lot of emotional hurts because Venus is going to be square with Saturn, and this means that a lot of people are going to, like I said before, there is going to be breaking up going on. Like the first, I would say the second week of August is going to be bananas too, because of Venus, and Venus rules the heart and emotions. So you guys are going to be having problems with that. Then August 11th, Leo new moon, new beginning. So after the 11th, you can try to commit into a relationship. If you guys try to talk among each other after a breakup, it's going to get even worse. So don't even bother. After the 11th, see if your path is clear. see what your desire is, what the desire of the other person is, to stay together or move along. This is going to be the partial or the solar eclipse, the super moon that they call it. So in August 13th to the 19th, so actually when the 19th is that when Mercury becomes forward, and that's when you're gonna start or try to start doing things the proper way, move forward. You want to go ahead and think about this job that you're thinking about it. You can go ahead and look at it, fix anything that you have had unfinished business. This is when you're going to renew everything. You can put it on hold for a while if you want to start something new. But other than that, you can go ahead and move on. Then August 20 to the 26th, Pisces, full moon, harmonious. So everything is going to be going much better from after the 19th to the end of August. August 27, everything is going to be like more direct, more happiness, ability to move. At this point, let's say you had a very bad relationship, or let's say you had a big argument with a girlfriend, you argue, whatever it is that you, or girlfriend, wife, whatever, and there was something cooking very bad. Now it's time for the apology. Now it's time for you to release whatever it is that you need to release. Now is the time that you can say, okay, I'm going to talk to my wife, I'm going to talk to my girlfriend, I'm going to talk to my friend. And at this time, that's when all the emotions are going to come. And then, you know how they said the mountains can be broken, and you're going to be able to heal whatever bad energy you have with this person. And so try to be a little bit more focused. Don't be a bad judgmental. Understand that these situations happens because the planets move, people wacko, and it could started prior to July 24th. It could have started like last weekend, because as the planets start aligning, you see how, that's why you see that I don't start my videos until like around the 20th, because I feel that that's the time that you can start doing your videos. That's the time that things are going to happen from the 1st to the 20th that it may be out of control because of what's going on with the planets. So after the 20th, something might happen, and this is how I do my videos. So before that, you know, some things happens prior to like the 24th, maybe on the 20th. As soon as the sign changes, that's when, you know, 2021, 22, that's the time that is best to start doing the videos, because the planets are aligned and you know what happened between the 1st to the 20th. I don't know if you understood what I said, but anyway, I hope you're doing. If you don't, love and light, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye. Happy blood moon or red moon or whatever you want to call it. Love and light. Take care, guys.